end of the bridge more towards the north, which is again the direction south. Notably enough, the fairly dead and frozen corpse of Tilgrim, and the also dubiously pretty much half dead Khan, noting that you also note everyone else's health currently in the situation at hand. So, Germ standing with only one hit point and trying to, I guess, survey the situation and figure out what's going on. You are met with the rock, which is just kind of staring, again, away from you as its feather kind of just waves above you.
Is that it, or yeah? Okay. Um, Zepla, what's your name? Do you have any more of those potions?
You note Zeppela kind of just shrugs his arms. Hmm, I do.
Do you mind handing me one? I'm kind of, well, I'm biting Death's nipple.
He kind of looks at you strangely. Hmm, I think I'm going to save it for the temple.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the temple at that point.
He kind of just shrugs at you. Well, maybe be less reckless next time.
I'll remember that one. Well, if you're not gonna give it to me, let's give it to the guy behind me.
He shakes his head again. Ah, if we just keep using them, we won't have them.
Well, we also can't use them if we're dead.
He kind of flexes his arm. "Hmm, I could do enough without a potion.
Weren't you on the ground a few minutes ago?
You note
Okay,
Zeppel's tone changing slightly. Hmm, and you can be back on the ground instantly if I need to.
okay, guys,
Oh,
let's not fight. Let's not fight.
break this. Prove my point.
Enemies is the rock current right now, not each other.
Those tornadoes are still active, yes.
What?
Those tornadoes are still active, right? The tornadoes in front.
Yep.
About how fast are they going? Or I'd not be able to tell.
They're not swirling particularly quickly. They're just hovering kind of. Again, they're about 30 feet, just cylindrical wind kind of slushing around snow and ice. It doesn't look very fast, but you know that from before, it doesn't have to look. It just seems to be something drawing you into it.
Um, okay, I'm gonna take my bone, kind of shoot the tornado. Uh, does does it go into it like any particular way?
I don't know. Roll attack. Which one are you shooting?
Uh, this one.
Okay, so your arrow just kind of fires and goes directly through the whirlwind. You could see as the arrow passes through, the whirlwind kind of shifts a bit and slows down. As it passes through, though, it or it just picks up speed again. You note the arrow just kind of falls off, bouncing off the leg of the rock and onto the ground next to it.
Did the rock tend to notice, or is it still focusing on the other half of the party?
Didn't seem to notice.
Um, hey Lucy and Zaros, did you see what just happened?
An arrow fly and bounce off of its leg. Yes.
Indeed.
No, about the tornado though.
It seemed weak. So you're able to, you see that your eyes and you're able to walk right through it while being launched up in the air.
That's where I'm kind of going.
Repeat that. What did he say?
In theory, you were able to walk right through the tornado while being launched up in the air. Being able to launch up in the air.
Lucian looks to Zardos extremely confused.
He
He
might
looks
be.
at the tornadoes, Then back
Theory.
to us. Then back to Zardos.
He might
Theory,
be
that's
onto
his turn.
something. With things like this, realistically, the arrow should have just been stuck in there for a lot longer than it was, but it just went right through it.
Lucien just looks in silence. And back at the tornadoes.
The tornadoes just kind of just sit there billowing. Yerms.
I'm gonna move next to Zardos and just be on guard and pass my turn.
Okay. With that, this brings us to Kester's turn. You notice the rock just seems to be kind of glaring in your general direction. It just kind of stares through the tunnel, just kind of inquisitively.
Hmm. And it's staring directly at me, or is it just through the tunnel in general?
Oh, it's paying attention to you. It's just kind of peeking around a bit.
Oh, peeking around. Okay, so I guess it's probably looking for Jotun and the stone. Well, okay. Okay. So just like snapping my fingers, the air around the tornadoes in 100-foot cube starts pressing down in an attempt to disrupt the tornadoes. And if there are any lightning orbs off the bridge, then those would also get pushed down. So yeah, strength save.
Give me one sec. Uh, Sorry, give me one sec. I'm like paying some dude money to not tell people my secrets. All right, cool. What'd you say? You said
Oh,
strength save?
strength save for well, everything in that area, including the lightning bolts, unless the rock just does that.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same. So
E.
that is an 11. He chooses that he passes.
Huh?
The rock chooses to pass the strength save.
Oh wow, what a wow, that's good. Okay. So seeing how unsuccessful that was, I'm going to just kind of look up at the rock, just disappointedly shaking my head before just holding my hands up to wait before running back towards where Lady Whitehaven is.
You know her sitting at her throne, just kind of bored and looking on at you. She doesn't
Ooh.
seem particularly interested in much. She just kind of seems to be staring drolly.
Oh, okay. Oh, good evening, Lady Whitehaven. You're looking magnificent tonight as well. What's going on? I thought that we already did the thing. But it seems that we haven't? Question mark.
She just kind of points towards Jotun. Your friend. Uh, you might want to discuss it with him. You see,
Ooh.
he made a different arrangement, and not with me,
Oh.
but with something. Well, something he shouldn't have, to be honest.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Jotun, arrangement? Question mark. Oh no.
My fault. Repeat that.
Oh, what there's an arrangement that has been made between you and something else.
Oh, then that would be the stone, probably.
Mm-hmm. So, what would you have me do so that those guys on the other side of the bridge don't continue being on the other side of the bridge? Eh?
Beats me. Of course they have to get past the bird thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What was the arrangement, by the way, just in case?
I can either put the stone back or I die.
Ah, that thing. Oh, well, that's that's unfortunate. Well, whenever you think about what you want to do with that, do tell me. I'll send you up there myself if I need to. But yeah, I'm gonna go back and stare at the bird. You keep thinking about that life or death decision that you have to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay, is it 2? I ran from here. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I had only one back. There we go. Yeah, so I guess I stop here. No, seeing that happened, drinking a potion is an action or a bonus action? I don't think I actually know.
Bonus.
Bonus? In that case, I pull out a potion of healing and down it.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Yeah, it's a bonus.
Yeah. Pull out, down it, and recover. Wait, where did it go? What the hell? Oh, there it is. Ah, I'm not. Yeah, I definitely don't gain anything like that. And I regained 7 hit points.
Is that the end of your turn?
Uh-huh. That's all I got.
With this, we come to Lucian. You note the bird slowly but surely starting to kind of lower his tail feather and then kind of raise it. It seems like something's happening to the south of you.
Just looking up at the bird. Damn it. What's and just looking. Can I look between its legs? Do I see Kester along across the path?
Based on the distance and the light, you see his figure, or at least you're imagining it's his figure. I'd say maybe the gesture or the hat or whatever gives it away. Wait, you don't have a
It's
map?
got a unique silhouette.
Yeah, so, but
I
you
have a
do see
top
his
hat.
figure. You have a
Mm.
top hat, yeah.
Looking to the tornadoes and back to the group. Well, I did. He does a double take looking over the group. Wait, where's On and Tilgrim?
Pilgrim's dead. Khan's currently out.
At the mention of Tilgrim being dead, Lucian freezes in place, and his face visibly sinks. You mean she's injured, right?
No, I mean dead.
The lot of us are.
Yeah, no, I mean dead. I mean, like, she's currently talking to her maker right now.
Lucian just freezes in place at the thought and looks back to around the direction we came onto the bridge. Something just seems to snap at him as he practically just throws his weapons back on his sides and just starts sprinting downwards.
Bro, what happened to your
Uh,
token?
Mine?
Yeah, what just happened?
What?
Your token like disappeared.
Huh?
On
I
my
see it.
screen, your token like
Yeah,
disappeared.
no, he's moving on mine.
Yeah, let me refresh. That's weird. Like I just saw your shit disappear and I was like, he can't do that.
Yeah, I just warp.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, just dashing straight. Let's see here. 30. Seeing Pilgrim's body on the ground, he reaches down and attempts to shake her up. Oh, no. You can't be.
So noting the lifeless just body, you realize your hands start to burn as the body is uh, just kind of coalescing in just this strange like icy aura. At this point, you know. Wait, are you closer than that, or are you like literally like 5 feet away or 10 feet?
I'm pretty much like right on top of Totem.
Oh, so you should be here then. Or are you literally on top of the token?
Well, I'm basically within touching distance, essentially.
Okay, so as that's happening, you note kind of just you didn't know this before, but Casimir seems to be for some reason just kind of leaning, kind of bending knee over Tilgrim. You could see kind of an aura coming out of a blade in his hand. It's not the same blade he uses, but it just seems to be like just a white pure bone blade. It almost looks familiar to you, but you're not sure why. You can see it kind of just giving an essence off towards the body of Tilgrim, which is very much frozen. You immediately identify the pain to that and just kind of pull your arms back. You could see Casimir just kind of like nod to you silently and then put his finger to his lips as he goes back to just kind of doing stuff.
So it looked like he had the blade to Tilgrim.
Yeah, he's literally kind of holding it in both hands in front of Tilgrim,
What are
almost
you
like
doing?
offering. You note he doesn't respond. He just kind of looks at you and shakes his head.
He moves in between Casimir and Tilgrim. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, you're moving in between them?
Yeah.
That's okay. So with that, he immediately plunges the knife and puts it away. Move, you idiot! I'm trying to save her life.
At the sound of this, he immediately jumps to the upwards.
What is with you all? You let. And then he just goes back to it silently. You could see kind of the essence draining off the knife as he just kind of glares at you and then becomes completely silent again.
Taking a side and looking over and just going over Khan. Is Khan seem to still be breathing?
He is fairly weakly, just kind of covered in frost, but not frozen.
Taking a visible sigh of relief, he'll just attempt to cast prestidigitation to warm Khan up and attempt to get him up on his feet. Would that be a medicine check?
Yeah, it'd still be a medicine check. I was wondering about the prestidigitation. Oh. Uh, as you kind of, I guess, warm the body slowly, you could note the ice and whatnot melting off of Khan. You could see him kind of start to shiver, and just you can hear a chattering of teeth as he kind of opens his eyes and kind of looks around. Um, you suffer a level of exhaustion. With that, Khan kind of climbs to his feet.
Like, I immediately back toward my shoulder, and up with him, I'll say, "Where's Tilgrim? Matter of fact, where are we?"
That's when essentially when he saw Khan get back up, he immediately refocused to Tilgrim.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
That's turn.
With this all happening far to the north of you, and noting Lady Whitehaven kind of just smiling as Kester and yourself go back and forth, Jotun, what do you do in the moment?
Yeah, I kind of look to Lady Whitehaven and just go, what would you have me do with this gem?
Just placing her hand on her or her face on her hand, she's just kind of mothers. Well, it's how you get inside of the temple. It's one of the well, you'll find out yourself. Uh, but you spoke to it. You're not supposed to speak to Ruby. I asked you to get it. You were just supposed to get it. But since you made a deal with her, I can't use it. It's yours now. She just kind of sits there. You could see her get kind of straight postured and almost angry. You've been the most troublesome one of your whole group. And to think, I've actually been quite, well, forgiving. You see, my client doesn't extend such, service towards, well, whatever you are. The little one of you is, well, expected. Same with the mask wearer. Not you, Blondie. Although you might want to put your mask back on when you get inside the temple. Now, you just do what the ruby said, and you may go. And hurry up. She taps her wrist. We don't have all day. The sun's rising, and I imagine my client is fairly bored at this point watching you. And with that, she just kind of waves back to Jotun. Janie, you there?
Oh, yeah, I was kind of thinking.
Oh, my bad.
If I wasn't supposed to speak to the gem, why didn't you just say that to begin with?
She just kind of shrugs her shoulders. Well, you didn't ask. I said you can ask me anything. I'm not at liberty to lie to you. Or you could see her rolling her eyes and just kind of waiting. You could see her tilt her head towards you as
Yeah,
she.
sorry.
No, no, take your time. If you.
Uh, turning back, is the rock still facing us?
The rock is still, yes, looking down the tunnel, just kind of peeking.
9.
So are you saying anything? Because I can't hear you anymore.
Um, I'll kind of turn back to it and then like conjuring up a demon bolt. I'll throw it at the rock.
Okay. You note the bolt hits the rock head on as it gets absorbed into the electrical field that's starting to kind of swirl and produce around itself around it. You note as this is happening, once again, as before, the rock's eyes go from the gleaming blue flash into a black darkness, very similar to your bolt. You could see the electrical field start kind of flickering into a blackness as well as it darkens. Everyone can see this who's looking at the rock at this point. Well, I'm sorry. Everybody magically inclined who's looking at the rock, including Jotun, can see this. Everyone else is just seeing kind of a weird blurring as they look at the rock. Does that end your turn?
I'll use my extra attack to do it again.
Okay. So your bolt soars through, cracking into the kind of electrical just void. Go ahead and roll damage. And I have to roll. All right, with that, you note the bolt kind of slamming and then shattering the field as you just hear um everybody around the rock. You could just see kind of a lightning bolt strike it directly as it just kind of covers in just a black energy from the bolt as the bolt's just like this just stream of black from the sky. You note the rock becomes kind of covered as it just you kind of just hear a low kind of vibration, and then just the blackness just gets pushed out each side. It kind of just flows over you, just this necrotic mist. Um, at first, kind of nervousness just clutches you, but after a few seconds, the blackness of the mist kind of fades into white, and you just kind of feel refreshed. You suffer something called um, white wind. You're all fully healed. As this is happening, you note the rock just kind of staring again down the corridor towards Jotun. Um, and it just kind of looks on. Brings us to Khan's turn. You feel well brand new as you lose a level of exhaustion. Kind of looking on, you're not exactly sure what's going on, but you're fairly certain that something big just occurred. You could still note the just kind of the wind still kind of floating and misting around the area.
All right, seeing this, that's weird. Seeing this, I just looking over to Lucian. I'll just kind of bow to him, saying, "Oh, thank you. Do you know how long that will take?" It's like kind of do I know Casimir? Standing. Um,
You note him kind of just there again on one knee, just kind of holding this knife with both hands in front of Tilgrim. You could see just this kind of almost necrotic energy kind of almost tentacles kind of clawing towards Tilgrim, but um, you just see Casimir just very stoic and serious, just staring at you, shaking his head left to right slowly, and just going back to looking over Tilgrim.
And looking at the bird. Okay. Yeah, I'm not just seeing blurriness, right? It's like it's kind of blurring from my vision.
Yes, it is. Oh wait, no,
Right.
I'm sorry. You just see the rock standing there. There's nothing. There's nothing blurring or anything.
Right. I just need the rock standing there. All right. Moving kind of past Lucien in front of him towards Bennett. I'll just kind of say so that um the others up here are able to hear as well as Bennett, as I kind of say, um, I have a plan of just getting rid of this thing. For the safety of you all, you may need to evacuate at least this side of the bridge. Um, as I look, as I face down or stare down the bird directly in front of me. Um, you have been warned, as I say towards the others, and noting Casimir and Lucian, I'll just say, I'll wait until Tilgrim's finished or back up. This, you know, two kind of abyssal like um how do I explain this? The two kind of abyssal like shadows appear from Khan's feet and starts to go up his arm as it slithers up back through his back. Um Khan's arm starts to get more and more black as if it's not really there. It's just nothingness, a void pointing towards the bird. I just prepare to cast darkness directly at the center right here. As I stare directly just towards the bird, I'll end my turn there.
Okay. So you prepared to cast a spell,
Yeah, I'm preparing to cast darkness.
so you'll cast it on your next turn.
Not necessarily. I'm just preparing it. I'm waiting until Tilgram or until Casimir is finished what he's doing, and I'm
Okay.
giving the others a chance to kind of evacuate, as I noted.
With that, I need Zapla, Zardos, and Yerm to make a strength save for me. What is this? More than one suit of armor. Oh yeah, man. Oh. 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 Wait, why can't it be a weapon? Because you didn't make a weapon. Oh. I fixed it. Cool. Sorry. What do we got? Yeah, I forgot to roll Zepla. Strength save. Oh, Zepla. How could you? What's the? Sorry about that. I don't remember the save, and I don't remember how to look up the save. There it is. 18. So Zardos is pulled in, and Zepla is pulled in, but Urim is strong enough to resist. Ironic. Um, That's actually not ironic. That's just sad. Uh, with this, you're both tossed into the air and kind of sucked and spun around, slamming into each other every now and again. This brings us to Bennett's turn. You note the rock is kind of just standing, not really looking at anything, just standing there. It's not facing you. It's just kind of standing, looking directly up into the sky. You note that the whirlwinds don't seem to be much affected by it, but the rock doesn't seem to be moving whatsoever. You also note that its shield seems to have lowered or been broken by something from the south.
Okay. Um, looking at the whirlwinds and well, actually, no, no ways to ask that. Uh, um, and am I able to see Zepla and Zardos in the whirlwind?
Yeah, you are.
Okay. Um, so uh as Bennett stands there, he starts to rotate his right wrist, and as he does this, a kind of thread is formed, starting to mimic his swirling action hand. And as he straightens his hand, a cord lashes into life, and as he whips it back, it charges with electrical energy. I'm gonna try to cast Lightning Lure to see if I can pull one of them out.
Strength save. So the lure just kind of enters as the whirlwind kind of embellishes it. You note the electricity starts forming around the whirlwind, creating just kind of electrical current. Um, does this thing do damage?
We did it does a D8 if whatever I pull is within 5 feet. Because I couldn't pull him, it just doesn't do any damage.
Ah, yeah, D8 sounds fair. Uh, easy peasy. So Zepla and Zardos take 3 lightning damage as the electricity booms through them. I think you take half, right? Or do you take full, guy?
Full, kind of, sadly full, sadly.
Solid. All right. With this, yeah, your lightning lure just kind of fizzles a bit, kind of whips back to you.
Uh, um, with that, I'm gonna take one step back while I end my turn. Kind of as I kind of just take this stance, both of my hands on the bridge, kind of down on all fours, the tendrils over my head, trying to contemplate my next. You are muted.
Darn. With that, the rock just kind of stands there. The whirlwind in front of Urim just kind of zips in. Go ahead and make a strength save for me. And you are sucked in as well. The whirlwind kind of funnels its way towards Bennett. Go ahead and make a strength save.
Be your local god today. Wow.
And you get sucked into the whirlwind. And no, 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 no. And Khan and Lucian, go ahead and make a strength save. Khan is sucked into the whirlwind. Lucian is also sucked into the whirlwind. And with that, oh boy, that brings us to Kester's turn. You note the theatrics as the bird just kind of stands staring straight up. The white wind covering you as well, fully healing you. You note that it seems that whatever's going on, whatever Jotun shot towards the creature had some type of effect. What do you do?
Huh. And the bird, in light of this white mist, does it seem to act any differently than before?
It's just staring directly at the sky.
Staring at the sky. Okay. Probably looking for where the lightning bolt came down. I assume, unless I'm wrong. Hmm. Okay. Uh. Ugh. Kind of like. So, Jotun, did you ever come to like a conclusion? Anything at all? No. Maybe. It's fine if you haven't.
Well, the gem is the key to getting into the temple, which is the reason why we're here. So I
Mm-hmm.
can't really put it back, can I?
Oh, okay. So resistance. All right, sure. I'm fine with that. I just don't know how to do that, but I'll figure something out. I'll figure it out. Okay. So I can't see the bird. I'm probably just too far away. Um, yes. Well, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Still can't see the bird, but it's probably still there. So just looking up like where the bird is staring at, does it seem to be like a parting in the clouds or does it look like it just came straight from the clouds?
It certainly is a parting in the clouds. There just
Mm.
seems to be a black void in the sky as you look on.
See?
From where you're standing, it almost looks like it's about 100 foot in radius, and it's just a black void in the sky, just a giant circle.
As in like how do I even phrase this question? So from before when me and Lucian went above the clouds, is there like that kind of black void, or or a different type of black void?
No, this is just a big black disc in the sky.
Ah,
It certainly
well,
wasn't there before.
cool. All right, just making sure. Uh, La- Lady Whitehaven. I don't know if she could hear me from here.
You can hear her almost crawling around your ear. Yes, dear.
Ooh, that's a nifty trick. I kind of want that. But yes, you see, we're both seeing the same thing, right?
Yes, yes, we are.
Hmm. Any idea what that is?
Oh, I no idea. Perhaps your
Ah.
friend would know. I imagine
Hmm.
he caused it.
Ah. Jotun, do
Jotun's
you
not
happen to
very.
know what that is?
Jotun's not close enough for you to. I mean, I guess you could yell.
Oh, I guess. I mean, there's nothing here that. Yeah, I yell. Jotun. Any idea what that is?
What is it now?
Look up.
What do I
There's
see looking up?
You see a large, just massive black circular void in the sky, just kind of directly above the rock. Not like when I say directly above, I mean above it. It's still about 250 feet in the air, just kind of floating there. From your angle, you know that doesn't seem to have like a side or edge. It just seems to be a void, just like a just blackness. As Jotun looks upon it, in particular, you can almost see something looking back at you. Um, that's what you see. You're also refreshed by the white wind, by the by.
Hmm.
No, I don't know what that is, but it almost seems like there's something in it.
Do I see something in it?
You do not know.
I don't see something in it. Hmm. That must be a Jotun exclusive then. Uh, huh. Try controlling it. I don't know. Like trial and error, you know. In the meantime, I'm going to defiantly just snap my fingers as the wind pounds down around them once again. Yeah, rock strength save. Hopefully because it's distracted it works this time. Then again, well, life is hard that way. That's not good.
Your wind just kind of gently pushes by.
Mm, chance push spot. Okay. Um. No, they're probably way too far away. They'll probably yell. Uh. Hey, you guys on the other side, doing okay? I was trying to do what we can on this side, but kind of limited. Hmm.
You know only silence.
That's rough. So too far away. All right. I guess I just continue just staring up at the void and then back at the rock, just kind of observing it, seeing if anything changes. Eesh.
Okay. Brings us to Jotun's turn. Being you alive.
Yes.
Okay. Just checking.
Um, can I see the rock from where I am? Actually, I probably have to move closer. I'm gonna kind of move towards Kester.
Okay, you're gonna have to eat your mic again.
I'm gonna move towards Kester.
Okie doke.
Mm, 30, like right about there. The rock is still facing us.
The rock is not facing you anymore. It's just kind of it's facing technically west, and it's just kind of staring up into the abyss.
Hmm. I'll kind of look up as well. Has anything changed about it in any way?
You just kind of as you look on, you can almost see someone kind of standing in front of the void. You can almost hear something in your head, but it's just it's kind of garbled. Looking at it though, it's hard to take your eyes off like the center of it. It almost seems like there's something there forming, but other than that, you have no idea what you're looking at. You were in the whirlwind, so you got skipped.
Me? Hmm?
No, a guy asked a question in chat.
Should I do? I'll throw another demon bolt at the rock again, kind of trying to see if it like does the same effect as last time. And my foundry actually broke.
Like super broke? Like
Yeah.
how broke?
Reloading it doesn't do much.
It should. That's weird. It's a fast reload. What are you doing? You're shooting the bolt. Just roll it in the.
I got it to work again.
Okie doke. Go ahead and roll damage real quick. So your bolt kind of just jettisons directly towards the rock and just hits directly into like its wings on the side. As it kind of just explodes and kind of fires out, you notice that the actual feathers of the rock kind of just absorb the black into it as the rock just continues to stare directly up. It almost seems like he absorbed your bolt.
I'll use my extra attack again to kind of just test it, I guess. I don't know.
Your bolt kind of goes directly past him as one of his feathers kind of just stretches and grabs it and kind of just pulls it into it. Go ahead and roll damage. As this is happening, you note the eyes again of the bird are black and kind of just fiery. It seems to be absorbing the bolts. Oh, you're busy now. Parents just don't understand. Wow. Kudos, guys. You got a whole like 50 minutes of additional time in today.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're
I had.
fine.
Oh, what did you say? I didn't get it.
What did I say? It seems as if the rock absorbed your demon bolts.
Okay, I'll kind of keep that in mind, and I'll end my turn.
Okie dokie. With that, most of you looking on can see the rock. Well, actually, yeah, those of you in the whirlwind are high enough to note the rock is very much now almost bleeding a black kind of aura. Even those of no magical inclination can feel and see this necrotic thing just kind of festering around the rock now. It seems to still be staring up into that void in the sky, almost as if it's looking at something. And with this, sorry about that, was fixing something on my DM screen. Brings us to Khan's turn. No, it doesn't. You're sucked in the thing too. Jesus, guys.
Do you need me to make like a strength save or something?
Nope, you don't actually. You get let out when the whirlwind ends.
All right.
I was actually, yeah, the first time I was doing it wrong. You just make the first check. You note the rock just steers again. You can see some that aura starts to form. It seems to get more frantic, almost as if it's just like an aura of just tentacles slowly starting to reach all over it. You note the feathers on the bird start to stiffen and become more sharp. You can almost hear kind of a metal grinding sound starting as the bird just kind of stares directly into the void. Brings us to Kester's turn.
Jesus, that was quick. I wasn't expecting that. Uh, uh, Well, this is peculiar. I don't really have much. Just kind of like stepping down. Oh, Jesus Christ, it scared me. So looking up at the void. Uh, um, what do I don't even know. I can't throw things 250 feet. That would be ridiculous. Can't fly up there. Hmm. Fuck, I don't know. If I make a no, 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 mechanical trinkets wouldn't make sense. Actually, can I make a mechanical trinket with prestidigitation to like just a small motor? Oh, I guess I reach my hand out to create just like a small motor with blades on top, with prestidigitation to hopefully make some kind of flying object that I'm going to test on the uh void. Any result?
You know the small, creepy bat creature just kind of flapping in front of you
Oh,
as its gears twist and pop.
ah, yeah. I just kind of like just push it in the direction of the void so that it just continuously just like flies towards it. I don't know how fast it's gonna be, but just hoping that it makes contact with it. I just kind of like turn back to Jotun. Jotun, like you said there's something staring out of it. Have you tried talking to that thing up there? I mean, it's probably yours. I don't know.
It
You note
feels
the
I can't
oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
um I can't really tell, but it seems like there's something there. And but what the hell would I say?
Uh Hi, hello. What are you? Would you like me to do something for you? I don't know, but I assume that you would be acquainted. You know what? Why would I assume that you'd be acquainted? Just kind of like make conversation. I don't know. Aren't you like be a social butterfly?
I'll kind of just squint my eyes in confusion at that. What were you gonna say, Mr. Jackson?
As this is going on, you both slowly start to look up and note that as the mechanical bat screeches its way towards just closer and closer, at about 80 feet off the ground, you note the rock kind of just slowly looking towards the bat, snapping up and just crushing it in its jaws, and kind of shaking its head and just kind of churning. You note the bird kind of slowly lowers its head and starts to look directly at both Kester and Jotun. Again, the eyes are flaming black as it just kind of stares at you as its mouth begins to open.
Uh, well, ain't that rude? So seeing that happen, I quickly retreat behind oh no, I can't move back way. Like move back and over behind the wall. That doesn't look good. You should like not be there. But I also do try to talk to the thing. You know, just in case. I say cowering like a coward. Uh Beyond that, uh yeah, I don't have a bonus action. Yeah, that's everything. Sheesh.
Okay. Let's see. This brings us to Jotun. You note the bird's mouth slowly starts to flicker a bit as dark particles, almost shadows, slowly start drawing in front of it. What do you do?
Do I still hear those like garbled voices in the back of my head?
You do. You just kind of hear just it's sounds like three or four just very deep voiced people speaking something you can't make. It's just fuzzy.
Um, I'll try to. What's the word? I guess I'll try to acknowledge the voices or something like that and kind of just go, hello.
In the back of your head, you can hear a whisper. It speaks the language.
Woohoo. Uh,
I'll kind of respond, who or what are you?
Must say the name.
The name? What name?
You just hear the voices go back to garbled discussion.
I'll kind of look to Kester. Do you know any names?
I know a few: Jeremy, Jack, Joseph. There was one guy, his name was Alex. Who else was there? John. Did I say Jeremy already? What name in particular are you looking for?
Um, I just, I don't know.
Huh. Yeah, ain't that something? Have you ever had any encounters with just any I don't know, things that talk to you. Because it might be that thing from before.
Thing?
Didn't you have like a knife that talked? I feel like I had it at one point.
I did actually. It's
Well, did it have a name?
all I know it was called She or something.
Hmm. That's very unhelpful. Huh. Name.
I'll kind of return to the voices in my mind and go, was the name She?
You can hear the voices kind of silence as one goes, "Now strike the deal."
Okay, now I have to strike a deal. Is this referring to the gem and what it said to me?
You just hear the voices just just garbled again. They seem to be in what seems to be an argument.
Okay, so now they're arguing. I'll kind of look back to the rock. What's it doing?
It seems to be charging what looks to be a blast of what you can tell is necrotic energy directly at you.
Okay, I'll definitely have to get out of the way of that. And as for the void in the sky, oh, is anything like different with it now or no?
Sorry about that. As you look to the sky, you you note that where you originally saw a figure or something there, you could almost see a little white, just a dot, just sitting there. It's almost indescribable, but you can feel this strange sensation that your arms, all the way down to your fingertips, are just burning on fire, even though you don't have any of them. But you can feel them as it almost feels like again they're just burning. As you look up, you almost have to pull yourself away.
I'll kind of move back, mostly to avoid the attack coming from the rock. That's about here. No. There. Can I make anything out of that dot?
From this distance, you cannot. It just seems to every time you look at it, make your arms burn.
Okay. I'll kind of look to Kester. There seems to be a dot coming from that black void in the sky, but every time I look at it, it makes my arms burn.
Ooh, dark magic. Looking up, do I see the dot? Which I assume I don't.
Yeah, you just see a black void.
Yeah, I didn't think I would. Yeah, I think that you're gonna have to go through this a little alone, as my eyes seem to not be able to grasp what you're talking about. But yeah, just do what they say or don't. I don't know what they're telling you to do, but just I just give like a thumbs up and just like continue just peeking around the corner and then like turning back.
Yeah, well now I have to strike the deal, it said.
Ah, the deal.
It was
Which
probably referring to the what the gem said to me, but it seemed to throw them into an argument that I couldn't really hear.
Hmm. Strike the deal. Your deal was, if I remember correctly, put the gem back or die, right?
Correct.
Isn't the deal already struck? Do they mean follow through? Because if they mean follow through, then well, you have two ways to do this.
Well, then how would I go about trying to kill myself?
I, well, I could think of a few ways, but that's a little too morbid for my taste. So I will leave you to your own discretion. Or you could put the gem back. Actually, that actually sounds like a way more
Yeah, but
happy
the gem is
solution.
the key into getting into the temple, which is the reason why we're here.
Mm.
You both note Lady Whitehaven nodding along. She, I'm sorry. He's right. You know, we're gonna need the gem. I really wish you didn't speak to that ruby. Hmm.
Mm.
You live and you
Oh.
learn.
She
Oh,
nods.
Lady Whitehaven. I'm just curious. About the whole Jotun already being dead conversation we had. What? Why? How do you kill dead things? Well, now that I think about it, that's a dumb question, isn't it?
Nods slowly. Even the undead can be, well, put back in their place.
Hmm. Fair bout. Well, when you think of something, do tell me. Do tell me. I will help you as best as I can.
I'll kind of look to Lady Whitehaven. Are there any particular methods, I guess, to killing the
Hmm.
undead?
Why, I hear paladins do a lovely job of it. Um, I would just snap my fingers and kill you, technically, but I'm quite confused as to what you're going on about.
Apparently, these voices told me to strike the deal, and I brought up the situation with the gem that seemed to kind of throw them into an argument over it that I couldn't really hear.
Hearing voices. Not exactly my forte. I'm afraid I can't help. I'm not sure what you're, well, talking about. And in particular, she says, pointing her fingers up towards the void in the sky, I'm not really sure what that is. That wasn't in the liner notes for this little operation. So if you don't mind, I'd like the stone so we can carry on with this. I'm sure, well, there's only two of you here. Are the rest of you dead?
Are they dead? I wouldn't know.
Last
Well,
time I checked, they weren't.
she nods at both of you. You are splendid teammates. Uh, would you like to make a deal?
I swear to God, if I have to make one more deal with whatever.
You can see Lady Whitehaven smirk a bit. Mm. Calm down, you brute.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Not at all, actually. Uh, this is actually quite boring. You see, I was sent out here to retrieve you, and well, my client has a strange sense of humor at times. Trust me when I say that I am well demoralized and would rather be dead than help you any longer. That said, if you need anything, I am bound by law to help.
Mm. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, could you repeat that?
Ooh, I'm sorry. I don't remember what happened. I was just listening to you. Um, Lady Whitehaven points out uh, that she is bound by law to help you, albeit she's not enjoying herself at all, as she's quite bored.
Mm. This deal is.
And she just kind of shrugs a bit. Which deal? The deal between you and the gem was already made, no?
Right. Didn't you just bring something else up or something?
She shakes her head. "Ah, the deal that I have for you has nothing to do with that. You see, Ruby's a bit stronger than I am in terms of, well, let's say age. I need to get her back because my client did have her on loan. You shouldn't have spoken to her. I imagine my client's going to have to deal with that. That said, yeah, I can't take the ruby away from you or else you'll die. That's the arrangement, you see. As the creature, she points down, the bird, my master's good deed, I imagine. Well, if your friends are still alive, they won't be for long, and if your friends aren't alive, you two need to make a decision quickly. You'll be late. Well, maybe not late. I'm not sure. And then she just kind of mothers and starts to just kind of, never mind, and just steers directly just kind of into the void above. What do you do? You pretty much ended all your movement and whatnot, actually. You have
Yeah.
actions.
Kind of used up most of my stuff, so I guess I'll end my turn.
Okay. The rock collects particles again, shadows just kind of swirling into its mouth. As it snaps its beak towards it, it kind of stops and looks on, kind of turning its head and noting it. It just looks back and forth to see you. As it stops, it just kind of stares towards the bridge. It kind of whips its head around and turns towards the north of the bridge and kind of starts staring at everybody who's trapped in a tornado. It kind of just looks. You all note it as you kind of silently look on as it kind of steers back as it flicks its head. It notes Kesimir just kind of kneeling over Tilgrim. You could see his eyes lock and the black bleeds out across its feathers. It opens its mouth and begins to bring particles into it. That brings us to Kester's turn. What turn is this? This is turn 4. Okay.
Um, all right. Okay. Ah. Mhm. Mhm. Hey, Jotun. Uh, did you like perhaps owe that knife anything, or do you remember any conversations you had with the knife? I don't know, but like that right over there, I say, pointing around the corner, that doesn't look good at all.
None that I can think of. No.
What did happen to that knife, by the way?
You tell me. You were the one. You had it.
Oh yeah, that's an excellent question. What did happen to that knife? Didn't you like summon it once in a while?
No.
Huh. That's unfortunate. All right. Okay. Okay. Throwing that up there is not the best idea. I doubt that I can deal any real damage with a cantrip, I'll tell you that. Ugh. Yeah, that's all gonna fuck up. Um, oh boy. Okay. All right. Okay. Uh, okay. Just kind of, oh, I still have that, I guess, but that'll be ridiculous. Um, um, sheesh. Okay. Uh, oh boy, this is difficult. Um, I guess really quickly, since I last had the knife, I tried to summon the knife.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, I didn't expect it, but it was a long shot. Yep, summoning knife didn't work. Okay. Perhaps it was to strike a deal with the voices. I'm not sure. Please figure it out in the meantime while I go handle that. How far away is the rock right now? I don't know. I can't count because I can't see.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's too dark to tell. You're too far away from it.
Well, fuck. Can't see something that big. God damn it.
You can see its
So
silhouette. You just don't know how far away it is.
oh, okay. So just kind of like moving out from behind the thing, I try to move closer and get closer. Look, 5, uh, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ooh, Jesus Christ. 25, I say. So seeing the rock turn its back to me, I pull out a silver dagger and throw it at the rock's leg in hopes to throw it off balance. Uh yeah, this is gonna work splendidly. No advantage. Too big, too strong. Perhaps.
I mean, you're throwing a dagger at the giant bird, man. There's no advantage. You're just throwing a dagger at the giant bird.
Alright, boss, I got you. I understand completely, and I will do just that. Throw
So
a dagger at Big Bird, 21.
so you certainly hit it.
Hmm. Does it notice me? Yeah, wait, I should roll damage.
I mean, the dagger just the dagger just bounces off and hits the ground. It yeah, the bird doesn't notice at all.
All right. So seeing that happen, I just kind of turn back to my Jotun and just shrug my shoulders. Hmm, yeah, that's my skill set right now. So please do hurry up with your solution. I really need it. After, huh?
I really don't know what you want me to.
Strike a deal with the voices or something. I don't know, but I wish I could talk to him. It would make this a tad bit less boring. Um, so seeing that fail miserably, I take the time to just like pull a massive dice just out of like where my eye used to be and just like roll it under the roll it under the rock. Ugh. Hopefully it doesn't fireball that kills me instantly. That'd be really fucked up, dice. Oh, that's not the right dice. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh, a D100. Huh. Would have thought the things on that fire was straight. Oh, Okay. 29. Teleportation. Yeah, I'm not going back on that side. So I'm teleporting. Ugh. Where do I want to teleport? Where do I want to teleport? I guess I teleport on top of the archway. How far up is the archway?
It's 40 feet above you.
Okay, so yeah, I teleport on top of the archway right here. I assume that's a wall. So yeah, if you could just right behind it, so that I bamboozle it with my dislocation. I take this opportunity to roll the dice once more to see if I get something a bit more useful up my alley. Okay, all right, I did. I actually can't see anything on that side of the screen because of the cards blocking it. 7, that's not good. Yeah, that's fireball. Okay. So yeah, 3rd level fireball on me. Ain't
Okay.
that nifty? Hold on. Let me get that formula for you, boss. No consumed for slot. Here we go. And I guess I roll a dex check on for myself. Wait,
That's pretty much
1,
if,
2,
unless I'm
3,
mistaken.
4. Yeah. 4. I
Yeah.
don't think Johan is in the range, right?
If you're 40 feet above you, and then it's a sphere.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
I don't know. He shouldn't be.
Yep. No, Jotun's not in range.
Sweet. All right. So yeah, let's get it, boss. Let's go. Boop, bop, and go. Nifty. Okay, I guess I only take half damage from my own fucking spell. What a ridiculous day to roll a 32.
Yeah, that's, I guess.
Look at all those 5s.
And with that, the explosion is wild enough that the rock kind of looks up behind it and turns its head,
Ooh.
pausing for a second.
Okay, well I guess mission accomplished. So I guess it technically still doesn't have line of sight of me.
Oh, it just looked up. It's not looking at you.
Oh, sweet. So yeah. All right, mission accomplished. I look down at Jotun with my charred coat and just like give him a thumbs up before just like slumping against the statue and my turn.
With that, that brings us to Jotun's turn. You note the bird just is kind of looking and glancing at the I'm sorry, Kester's general location. It doesn't seem to know what's going on, but it has stopped charging. It slowly starts to kind of get bored and look back towards the other group, but it's kind of just kind of looking around still. What do you do?
Um, the void. Is there anything different about it, or is it still kind of like the same effect as last time?
There's just kind of a white flickering spot in the center of it, same as last time.
Um, from what I can like discern, are the voices still like arguing?
Uh, they've kind of come to a more hushed discussion, but you just kind of hear them saying over and over, "Strike the deal."
I'll kind of respond. Can you at least tell me the deal?
You can hear one of the voices just snaking along your kind of the back of your head. You're supposed to, well, kill yourself for her. You do speak the language?
The language?
They all just repeat the language.
Um, the only languages I know are Elvish and Common and Orc and stuff. What do you mean?
You'd kind of hear a condensed chuckling between four different sounding voices as they just kind of rally in your head. They don't respond, they just continue laughing. This kind of slowly gets to you a bit. You suffer from one level of insanity. You hear voices chattering.
Fantastic. Looking around me, do I see anything of like any kind of like weapons or something?
Weapons, you don't really see anything around you now. It's just pretty much a barren mountainside from that area on the bridge. There's no bodies or anything but pretty gently laid snow. You can see some footsteps in the snow going towards the mountains to the south, though. They seem not so fresh, kind of just stuck there.
Are there like any, I guess, kind of biggish rocks that I could like pick up?
You don't know any rocks around you or anything of the sort.
I'll kind of look up to Kester. Is there anything sharp up there?
Is, is there any? Is there anything sharp up? I look around at like the crumbling, just like any particularly sharp rocks.
You note the broken end of what looks like a pole arm or some sort, kind of just laying on the ground. You know that it looks frozen over. You're not sure the density of the rock or how old it is. You just know that it's kind of just shattered and fallen apart everywhere.
Hmm. Yeah, it doesn't look particularly sturdy. I just kind of like pull out a knife and just like chuck it by his feet. You're welcome. I guess I'm gonna remove this knife. Yeah, delete item. There it goes.
I
Now you
suppose
have a knife.
better than nothing. And I'll kind of just pick up the knife from the ground. And I'll move forward towards the rock. Is it still charging or it stopped?
It stopped and it is now slowly starting to focus on you as you walk towards it.
I don't have all the movement to get all the way to it, so as for now, I'll kind of end my turn.
Okay. With this, you note the rock just kind of looking down towards you. It kind of just peeks. You can see its eyes kind of glittering a bit. It looks up towards the sky and then just looks back at you. You could see its mouth open as just a ball of just black forms. And we're gonna go with you, you, and I need you guys to make a deck save. I just need. Wait a minute. Nope. Just need Yona to do it. Nice. As the blast kind of tears through you, you could feel your body kind of just cut itself in half. You could see kind of the space by your arms from where your shoulder area is kind of just shred and just kind of fade into just black smoke. Um, this leaves you pretty much limbless above your torso. You just kind of stand there as like the smoke kind of filters off of you. You can hear the voices in the back of your head get very silent at that moment. They kind of just start making a just a weird, strange kind of hissing sound in the back of your mind. This starts kind of making you shake a bit as they just keep doing it as the kind of blackness kind of subsides from the abyss and the just kind of reeking of what smells just like sulfur. You're left as you realize that more of your hair has gone white as you kind of see it kind of fluffed over in front of you. Looking back towards the rock, it just keeps staring at you. You notice some of its feathers become black, and its eyes just continue to stare at you and then look back up towards the sky. It seems more aggressive.
Does it seem like it's kind of stealing my, I guess, essence or something?
Based on the way you feel and just kind of conditioning, you start getting the sense that it is definitely absorbing you and almost emulating.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec. Let me use the bathroom.
Yo, dog, these
Oh.
whirlwinds kind of ass, I must say.
Can the mind that tornado smooth in between both Con and Lucy and just suck them both up?
The sentient tornadoes, bro.
Yo,
They're
I feel
they're
I
pretty
feel
good.
targeted, man. It's crazy.
This has been a
Like,
day.
it went diagonal and then went around Con to suck
Yo,
both of you up.
man, that tornado just gonna decide when it ends. So
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That tornado graduated with a Harvard degree straight up on jaw.
I hate it.
I wonder, will I get out of that tornado by the time I finish this run?
No, of course not.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so.
Hmm. So hold on, wait. What happened? Why did I give Jotun a knife again? I kind of like zoned out for a second.
For me, same.
It doesn't even matter at this point.
Oh, does it not? I think it does because you're like half a person, I believe. I don't know, man. I kind of like from my perspective, I just gave you a knife and you became half a person. So I'm kind of curious about what happened. That does not look like a nifty circumstance to be in. What even are you going to use the knife for?
I
Stabbing
was
the bird?
probably gonna try to stab it or something, but I was hoping to get a bigger weapon.
Yo, man, read his mind.
You was going to stab the bird with a knife?
I mean,
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
what else can I do?
you
I
gotta cook up
thought
a
that you
bird.
had a conversation in your mind, but I guess we're stabbing the bird. Damn, it don't look like you're doing too hot though.
What would you need
I'm
a
keep it
knife
real
for?
with you.
Why would you need to bring a knife to a conversation?
I
In
don't
your mind.
Hey, bro,
Yo,
listen.
so you have
I'm gonna kill
advantage in the
myself.
conversation.
So what I'm hearing is you're gonna stab yourself if the voices get too loud.
Yes.
Just flex on the
Bro, listen,
voices in your own mind by stabbing yourself.
I'm
I
not.
forget, why'd you bring a knife to a gunfight?
So that if it gets bad, I can just end it all.
Oh Christ almighty.
It's a weird time to go back. Real weird time to go back. You ready to end it all,
Mhm.
GD? Okay, cool. Let's see. That brings us to you. Um, Okay, cool. So that brings us to Zardos. And Zepla. As one of the whirlwinds subsides, Zardos is kind of thrown back, landing just kind of against the ground and moving yourself back into a fighting position. You note the rock is just kind of standing upright towards the west with its head kind of twisted, looking down towards the southern bridge end. Since it's looking down, as you if you as you peer over, you note that on the other side of the bridge, 40 feet above, you note just Kester peeking out of one of the larger statues. Um, oh no, you don't, because you can't see. My bad. I've wasted that on you. That was all for Zepla. Anyway, you note the bird kind of looking away. You note the kind of spinning in the wind kind of behind you and in front of you. What do? Let me just stop narrating.
So the bird's like, how tall is the bird from above me? It's like what, 10 feet?
Wait, how tall is the
Not
bird?
like his feet. Like, is it still on the ground, or he's like floating up a bit?
He's just standing on the ground.
Is there space for me to go under him, or no?
Yeah, he's just standing there.
He's not paying attention to me. All right, then. Holy shit, man! I'm trying to. Hmm. So where is how you say who's in the snail? I presume Ben. Or no. Okay. So how far up is he? How far is he within 30 feet of me? Okay, is he within 30 feet of me? Oh yeah.
Um, height wise, yeah.
Let's say less. Quickly noticing his friend is in danger. Doesn't quick wash up, no, not me. A good distance away from that tornado, like get closer and shoot his arm, aiming for Bennett. Okay, I swear to
That's
God.
so that's just an attack roll. I had an issue with that when I was doing that before.
Okay, so this is non lethal damage, correct? It's non lethal damage.
It's not damage at all. It's just the hit.
Okay, thank God.
You're shooting something at him that grabs.
Okay. Okay. Shit.
Wow.
Okay.
Damn,
Hey,
the one time I actually wanted to be hit. That's crazy.
so as you fire your arm into it, you note that something kind of feels off as the whirlwind kind of just whips your arm around and then starts slowly spinning. You get sucked into the whirlwind. As you slam into Bennett, you both kind of flip up about 25 feet into the air, and you just kind of hover there, ending your turn. You still have how many turns? Oh no, you don't. Another whirlwind subsides, spitting out Khan. You kind of stumble to your feet, kind of looking around and noting that in front of you, the bird seems to be peering towards the south. You can see whirlwinds kind of subsiding as you note Zardos gets flung directly into another spinning tornado. What do?
Okay, so that's very cool. Are you sure? Because on the turn it says step. Just double checking.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's my
okay.
fault. Yeah, that's my fault. I started your turn accidentally. Because Zepla doesn't do anything on this turn except 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Rushing back towards Casimir, Zepla kind of whips his arms out. All right, we have to get out of here. What are we doing? What's He kind of looks towards Lucian. What's going on? Oh wait, no, you're sucked in the vacuum with. No, you're both out now. Yeah, you're both out. Okay, cool. I forgot you. That was why I started the turn accidentally. So yeah, still stand.
Seeing as Lucian hasn't answered, I'll
I
just kind
came
of
back to get
step
these
left.
two so we can
Oh.
get across this thing, this bridge. But I look over to Casimir and the knife and Tilgrim. I don't quite understand what's happening here.
Duskill stuff. Anyway, Zeppela kind of looks at Casimir. How long? Casimir kind of just nods. As Zeppela just kind of. He looks on. All right, fine. I'll wait. You two get going. You can see Zeppela slam his blade down into the ground, summoning spiritual guardians to protect him. That said, let's see. One and I guess I'll just spawn. Oh no, that's Jotun. I spawned a Jotun by accident. Great. Just move you guys when I need to. I'll spawn 5, 10, 15. And with that, where's the third? Three. Yurm gets hit out by you as the whirlwind subsides. This brings us to Yurm's turn. You cautiously step, noting your north or your south, and looking back towards the rest of the party. What do you do?
Right. Um, Looking kind of just forward for any more tornadoes and not see any. Yerm's kind of. You're just gonna run back. You're losing in front of Zephyr. What happened?
You know, Zeppela just kind of shaking his head. No time. We'll get to the temple and catch up. Uh, we got to get across that bridge to the south. He kind of points into the distance. Others are already there. I'll wait here with Casimir. You guys just get a move on. Hopefully, no more tornadoes or whatever the hell they are. You know him going back into almost a prayer.
Lucy and Khan. Probably better to move in a group than separately.
I nod.
Okay, just give me the word and we'll move together. And I'll just have my turn here.
Okay. This brings us to Kester's turn. You are frantically trying to figure out how not to die currently. You no longer have sight of Jotun either. You note though in the distance. No, you don't. It's too dark.
Fuck me. All right. Ooh, yeah, okay, all right, okay. Um, how the fuck do I get down from here? Man, hindsight, 2020 and the like. So just kind of like moving around the statue, I can see it. Hell yeah. All right. So just like uh fuck. No, that's not gonna work. It's kind of like why is it so hard being alive? What can I do? I burned all of my resources. Uh okay. Still have control. Wind up. Uh Those guys are probably trying to. Boy, that's not gonna work against that. Sheesh, man. Spell slots. Why do I even have these shit? So just kind of like no, that's 10 feet. That's not gonna work. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20 feet. Okay. So following suit with Jotun, I reach into I take my hands and hold them behind my back as just like a fan of cards just like ripple through my grip as I just kind of like fan all of the cards out towards the rock as they all condense and congeal into acid. I hit the rock with acid splash. It's hard being alive, man. Fuck.
As the spray of acid goes towards the rock, it kind of peaks up. You could just see it with its wings slap it. A draft kind of slowly starts to build in front of you.
Yeah.
You're kind of blown back a bit. You feel yourself on edge, but you catch yourself as the rock kind of slowly focuses on you.
I just kind of like wave over at the rock. That did not go as I had expected. As I just like pull out another dice and chuck it at him. I have 7 of these, so I want to use them. I need to go somewhere else. Ooh, 73. That one is a random creature within 60 feet of you becomes poisoned for 1d4 hours. Well, you're about to be random. I guess I roll a d2 because
Sorry.
60 feet is
that.
just me and a random creature within 60 feet of me becomes poisoned.
Yeah, I see it.
So I guess I just roll a d2.
Nah. What other creatures do you see other than the rock?
Oh, you are absolutely correct. The rock becomes poisoned. I
You
thought it
roll a
was
d4.
Okay. I don't know what poisoning does. I actually don't. I need to brush up on my effects.
Advantage to attack and ability checks.
Oh, that's probably nifty. Okay. All right. So seeing the great effect of that particular one, I decide to push my luck with another one. I'm not gonna roll 2 of these because well, you saw what the last one did to me. Well, go. Oh, 61. That is going to be for the next minute I shout when I speak. Fuck yeah. Well, that definitely didn't go well. So seeing that I did my part, I run back behind behind the statue like a coward again before ending my turn.
Okay. This brings us to Lucian's turn. You note Zepla's last words as Casimir nods and goes back to whatever he's doing. Pimpin, are you muted?
Fantastic.
Yo.
All right. So, keeping with the situation, what is so looking over the situation with Tilgrim and Casimir, what's happening exactly?
You just see Tilgrim's body slowly starting to defrost as just tentacles just seem to be slowly drawn into her body. It's just like an aura just kind of condensing over her, emanating from this little just kind of white blade that's being held by Casimir.
Just let's see. Oh dang, I can't see. So do I only see like the silhouette figure of the rock?
You see of rather large looming creatures in front of you, yeah.
Lucian just takes a step back to about right here with a bit of a pained expression on his face. I just can't leave her side again. And that's her.
You note Zeppla kind of grumbling. This brings us to Jotun's turn. You note the bird doesn't seem to be looking at you anymore as you kind of note that your singed, burned arms and nubs are completely gone. You just kind of stand there, just your hair kind of draped over your face as the creature continues its onslaught.
So I no longer have any arm, like, at all.
Correct. You're dead to the shoulder.
Hmm. Um, I'll. I guess trying to use the abyssal armor to kind of like form some semblance of like arms, probably shorter than a regular arm, I guess. Does that like have an effect on anything? Or is like the abyssal armor gone too?
I know it's gone. Like there's no effect.
I guess, Kester, you're going to have to take the knife and just like try to kill me with it, because I clearly can't do it myself. Um, did you catch that? Is he like not there? Can
I
anybody
don't
hear
know.
me?
I can't.
Okay.
You can hear her.
Yo, King, are you there?
Yes, I am. What happened?
You're gonna have to take the knife and try to kill me with it, because I clearly cannot do it myself.
You you need me to kill you.
Yes, I need you to kill me.
Uh, um, oh boy. Um, okay. What what's the plan here? Are you? Is it just as cut and dry as I'm thinking? You're going to die.
Unless you have any other ideas, I'm very willing to hear them.
Shit. Uh, well, if this is your choice, I will do it. God. Okay. All right. All right. I just slapped the sides of my face. All right. I'm coming. Okay. Oh boy. What a day. I'm going to have to kill you. Holy shit.
What happened? Anyone? What happened?
I don't know. He just went silent.
Huh? Oh, wait, is my turn?
No, it's not.
No, it's
No.
Jotun's turn.
Oh, in that
Yeah.
case, yeah, I said that I was gonna come down there.
Oh right, you're still up.
And
I
yeah.
thought you were like down here.
Yeah, and even if I still wouldn't be able to kill you on your turn.
Right. I was. Has there been any kind of change with the void in the sky so far?
No, you just see something again white just kind of flickering. It's kind of a strange almost object, and other than that, you just hear the voices in your head repeating the same thing.
I'll kind of acknowledge them and kind of just ask that thing, the dot in the sky, is that like you or one
Um,
of you?
as the chattering subsides, one of them just whispers, "Fool, what is this thing? What burns?" With that, you feel your arms and your fingertips burning as they go back to just kind of a bit of an argument.
I certainly wish I knew. And the rock, it's facing away from us.
It is currently actually nope. It is, I believe, staring directly at Kester. Yeah, it's just kind of staring at Kester. So it is now turned towards you.
I'm gonna kind of move more, kind of closer towards the rock. Is it at all getting any like? Does it notice me, or is it still kind of just like looking at Kester?
It's just kind of peering over towards Kester.
I'll kind of just yell a hey at it to kind of get it to notice me.
Like, as in, you're going to do that, or you did that? Like, I never
Yeah,
know.
I'll do that.
Okay. Um, so I guess yelling towards the rock, it kind of swivels its head and looks down towards you, but keeping itself at the level of Kester. Um, it's all eyes on you as the black eyes glisten.
I'll just kind of say, do your worst. And then I'll end my turn.
That brings us to Khan's turn.
Seeing I'll just kind of call it to Zebla and the others. I'll just saying, "The least I could do is give you guys some cover until Casimir's done." As I um noticing the bird. Okay, cool. As I move step forward, you notice the shadow that was once Khan's hands kind of slithers down back towards his feet, as I place my hands towards the ground as an area of shadow envelops. Oh, my bad. As an area of shadow envelops everyone as I cast Pass Without Trace. Where is it? Do 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 do. You have no not casting it as a spell slot, and that's weird. Yeah, and as the shadows kind of dissipate, I'll just kind of say back. Let's hope we all make it out of this alive. As I note towards your arm, I'll say, I'm ready when I guess it's start for us to start heading out. Be sure to not make any noise. As again, I move another step. Ooh, that's weird. And another step. Boom. Standing right here. And I'll just end my turn grasping at the ledge, waiting for the others to catch up as my feet grapple the floor, prepared to dash. It's not a bonus action to make a stealth check, right?
It's not anything to make a check usually.
Oh, well, would I be able to make a stealth check now? As I
Would you-
attempt to blend in with the
there's
terrain?
no, yeah, there's no reason to roll a stealth check.
Oh, okay. Alright.
With that, this brings us to Bennett's turn as the whirlwind subsides and tosses you out of it. Oh wait, no, the whirlwind doesn't subside. I'm sorry because
Wait, what?
no, the whirlwind does Oh, it doesn't subside because okay, never mind.
Hmm?
Oh, Zardos got drawn into it. It refreshed it. So this brings us to the rock's turn. The rock just kind of hops towards Jotun and just immediately slams its beak and raises talons across or towards you. You can see kind of in a flurry of slashes, it just kind of strikes at you. Its beak crushing and its talons clawing. In a flurry of strikes, Jotun is just kind of carved apart into pieces. And just kind of, oh wow, look at this. I did that backwards. And just immediately drop to the ground. This brings us to Zardos' turn. You can hear the flurry of battering as you note to the. Oh no, you can't. Gosh, I keep forgetting. It reset it. My bad. This brings us to Zepp's turn. So you're going to do this. The whirlwind. And that is radiant. Okay. So as the Spear of Mercy strikes, the wind subsides and Zardos and Ben are thrown free. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Zeppla. Zeppela heals himself with cure wounds and kind of shrugs his shoulders. This brings us to Yerm's turn.
Um, Would Concast pass on trace last turn? Right?
Yes.
Okay. I make stealth check.
There's no reason for you to. You don't make a stealth check unless you have to be checked.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's no reason to make a check.
I'm
There's nothing
just gonna
to identify you.
yeah, kind of just putting my well, you're putting his hand on his short sword, his silver one. He's gonna kind of be ready to attack and he not lunges at him and move up. Pass turn.
Okay. This brings us to Kester's turn. You note the creature kind of slowly peeking back up at you. Its mouth kind of beginning to slowly open. It seems quite happily mashing its teeth. You could see just black ooze kind of all over its beak as its eyes flare even darker. What do you do?
Um. Oh. Okay. Um. So, seeing. Well, not seeing. I don't think I saw the bird destroy Jotun, right?
No, you didn't.
Uh, but I can assume that I heard very fun sounds it
Yeah, you
made.
heard the gushing and crunching of. Yes.
So just like warily making my way over to the edge and peering down. What of Jotun?
You just kind of see just Jotun in a few pieces. You could see one of his legs is kind of strewn across from his torso, with his head being pretty much rolled up right next to the edge of the western part of the bridge below you.
Huh. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Well, I don't know how to get down. Ooh. Uh, f- okay, so I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, so I moved 20. Um, hmm. Well, ain't that kind of fun? Just like taking control of the wind to provide an updraft, I just allow myself to slide off of the edge. Just like plummeting straight down right next to Jotun's pieces. So I guess right here. I'm stuck, so um just like uh, getting a closer look. Is there anything particularly different about the I don't, what kind of fucking questions am I asking?
Your party member is literally ripped into pieces on the ground. I don't.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I don't know either.
like your reaction seems clinical.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't have the sadness anymore, so I don't really know how to play this character. Um, oh boy. I don't even think you could pick up all the pieces. Ah, shit. To be honest, I don't even know what to do. That's kind of disrespectful. I'm not gonna do that.
You note the bird just kind of glaring at you, just body just puffed up above you.
I just kind of like look back up at it, just like fairly indifferent, I guess. And turning back to the body, well, it's still a full Jotun. I can't really pick it up, no, can I? Fuck. Wow, I don't even know what to do here. Jotun told me to kill him, so now I kind of don't have a plan. Lady Whitehaven.
You
Well,
feel a festering beside you. Hmm.
really quickly, looking up at the void. Anything different?
You note there is no void.
Fuck. Okay. I wasn't looking. What happened to the void?
You note Lady Whitehaven's voice just kind of humming something and then stopping. It went away.
Oh, thank you.
Hmm. I imagine your friend is, well, hmm, having some otherworldly sleep.
Quite.
Yes.
Ah.
Would you hurry up? You could just drag his body with you, the gems somewhere on the corpse.
Okay. I just kind of like speak in a robotic tone, just okay, I'll drag the pieces of my dead party member.
Yes, yes, be a dear.
Okay.
With that, you note the voices stop.
Okay. Um so yeah, gathering up the pieces of Jotun, fu- how do I even store this? I can't store it. How do you hold the pieces of a person?
Yeah, I don't believe you could.
Fuck.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to carry Jotun.
I'm flabbergasted. I have no idea. uh I ain't gonna lie. I have no clue what to do here. Uh okay, I guess it's time for disrespect. Uh I cast Gust facing away from the rock just in an attempt to push Jotun's oh fuck me. These are hard words. To push Jotun. Oh yeah, levitate. That's a whole ass level 2 spell slot, homie. And it's also multiple pieces, so I don't think it'll work. So yeah, I take this opportunity to wait, is Gus even gonna push him enough? No, 10 feet away. Okay. I get okay. I guess I cast Gus to push Jotun 10 feet 10 feet towards Lady Whitehaven. Fuck, man.
Okay, so 5, 10. Wait, was
Yup.
that? Yeah. Okay, so the body parts just kind of roll south.
Huh.
The head continues to roll because of the path slope.
Uh, swell. I just kind of look back at the rock and just revel at the situation I've gotten myself caught in. I what actually now that I think about it, this is kind of bad. I should have about what a few feet left. What of this slope on the side? How far down is it? Is it still the 70?
Yeah, 75 feet.
75 feet. Okay. And assuming that I go around this gate, does it just slope up like really steeply or something?
It slopes up, yeah, up to the summit.
Okay. All right. And yeah, I'm guessing that that part is just that part. And there's no way under the bridge. Okay. So just kind of like just staring at the rock indifferently. I just kind of like lean back and well, no, actually that won't work.
What
Wait,
are you
I
doing?
guess I'd have to. Oh, I was just gonna cast levitate on myself as I fall off the bridge, but I don't have an action anymore because I just casted gust. So
You're
I'm
standing on
going
the
to.
cliff side.
Hmm? Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna break down a first level spell slot into. Hold on, let me just make sure that I'm doing this correctly. Yeah, so I'm gonna break down the first level spell slot into 2 sorcery points so I can speed up the cast of levitate as I fall off the ledge and start levitating beneath it. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So levitate is what, 60 feet per something?
Oh no, that's feather fall. This is levitate is I'm just like floating now.
You jumped and you cast it on yourselves?
Yeah, I cast it on myself and fell off.
Wait, if you cast it on yourself, you can't fall off. You just start levitating right there on the spot.
Oh, I guess you're right.
So you're just kind of floating here.
Hold on, let's make sure. I can
Unless,
change
like,
the. Okay, so I can change the altitude. So I just moved down 20 feet. I guess
I don't know
off
how
the.
that would work.
How would that?
You would just fall back down and stand here.
Oh,
'Cause, yeah, you'd
oh,
have to be pushed with levitate.
oh.
I don't
Huh.
know if you can cast. I mean,
Wait,
I
I'm
don't know if
next to
you
the
can cast
wall,
it
right?
on the wall.
So I can touch it?
Yeah, you can touch the wall.
Yeah, so I'll just use the wall to push myself as I move down. Unless.
You're gonna, yeah, like, how do you use the wall to push yourself down?
Well, no, I don't use the wall to push myself down. I can move up and down with the spell, but to move side to side, I need to
You're
push
just
off of
gonna, like,
something.
oh, so yeah, you
So
just
yeah,
go
I
here and
just
then
slide,
fall.
fall. Yeah. So yeah, 20 feet under there, and just kind of like using the wall to guide myself. I'm going to try to move around it. Well, I don't have any more movement now. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I end my turn because I've run out of things. Oh, also, let me roll this real quick. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So yeah, there it is. that's fuck. Yeah, that's everything.
Okay, this brings us to Lucian's turn. You note the others moving towards the south. What do you do?
Any change in Pilgrim's condition?
You don't note any change now.
And Casimir still seems to be hard at focus.
Yes, he is.
Still just keeping an eye on the situation, not a concern. I'll just move, like I say, right around here just to keep the situation within eye shot.
Okay.
Yep, that's turn.
This brings us to Khan's turn. You note the rock looking the other way and seemingly down at something.
Looking at I'm just gonna say, hey, could you perhaps pierce the bird's flesh with an arrow?
You want me to pierce it with an arrow?
Yes, just like make sure the arrow is at least caught within its fur. As as a Urim notes, a void of pitch black starts to emanate from Khan's right hand. It's very important that it's tangled or at least stuck in the bird.
Ah, I see, I see. Azim kind of loads up his arrow into his bow.
Uh, so it's Carl's turn, and Yerm already took his turn.
I'm just saying like what he's doing for next turn there.
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering why Carl just stopped.
Oh, I was just because I was listening to what Yerm was saying. If I said anything, but all right. I'm seeing that. I'll just nod. I'll say, well, once you do that, I'll act out phase two. I plan to, well, for the most part, saying this just enough for people within this direction can hear. I plan to blind the bird with darkness. Yeah, that sounds fine. As again, I move and step closer. Wait, as I move or I prepare to step, how stable does this ground look as I look down?
It's it's as stable as the one you're standing on now. You only note
Okay,
that for about 10 feet, there's just kind of a hole.
cool. As I kind of just step, boom, and I'll just end my turn there with a void of black starting to emanate from my um right hand.
All right, this brings us to Bennett's turn. You note the bird is still kind of leaned against or leaned over in the other direction. You know its tail feather high above is starting to slowly emanate something black and just kind of, it just looks like a black smoke. You slowly get just kind of a fill of sulfur above you as it kind of filtrates through the air.
Uh, with that, I guess like feeling sulfur in the air. Am I able to tell where the head on the rock is? Like, is he pointing it like towards here, or is he looking over the bridge, or? We're also muted.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know him being leaned over because of the tail feather, but you can't really see where he's leaning. You just note that as you kind of look under its legs, you could see just his stomach just leaned forward. You're not really sure what he's looking at or what direction.
From where I am, uh, I'm just gonna break out into a full-blown sprint using the dash action, 60 feet over to here.
You know that you move underneath. Um, as you come from underneath, you note a beak swinging directly towards you. Within 5 feet, you just see an eye locked directly in front of you. It just black and shining as just black smoke rises from it. The rock just kind of stares at you.
Alright. So looking at the rock and I guess like everything over here, uh I'm going um hmm. uh am I able to see any like I guess from this arch, am I able to see any like rod or anything that I can like wrap a rope around, anything jutting out that I'd be able to grab onto?
Where? I'm sorry.
Looking towards this archway.
There doesn't seem to be anything you could wrap a rope around. You note large night statues, one shattered as you kind of barely see the debris at the angle you're at. You can't really see like what you would be throwing a rope around.
Um,
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I was just gonna yell at Jeanette.
I'm just thinking of a way to get a bit further away from this guy. I'm not trying to be on the receiving end of anything he's throwing my way. Uh, uh, I don't know. What can I smell?
What? Who?
It's just I heard something. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna give this a shot. So I guess while looking on the edge, kind of looking over the side, seeing the drop, and then looking back to the bridge, uh, Bennett is going to put one arm towards the rock and then one arm kind of facing the opposite direction over the edge as he kind of jumps off of the railing of the bridge over here, away from the drop, away from the drop over there. I am going to cast Gust of Wind, trying to see if the spell can push me 15 feet under the archway.
So you want to shoot yourself with wind here?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. I don't know how that works. What is the? I guess it's a. Yeah, just cast the spell.
That's our plan. I guess I.
You just need to. I guess fail the saving throw.
Well, game. If there's ever a time to give me that failure, here's the time.
That'll shoot you. Yeah. Why is this on the screen?
That was just the pathway.
Oh, the template.
Yeah.
So as you kind of just throw yourself through the air and kind of just fall into the spot, uh, you note the distinct kind of emanating aura coming from the south. You also note kind of flying and seeing Kester kind of falling over onto the other side as you landed. The bird is still heavily just kind of eyeing you, staring directly at you.
I guess with that, I'm just gonna keep my gaze focused on the bird as the tendrils kind of swirling behind me arch up and just all point towards the rock. I'm gonna end my
With that, the rock just stares down at you. With just a quick kind of burst of air, it slams its wings, kind of whipping them out, and then just slamming them down into the just directly below it. This gust just kind of sucks everything down with it. Kester, go ahead and make a strength save.
You mean to tell me it's using my own spell against me? God damn
Yes.
it.
It's using your own
Ah,
spell against you. The bird learns.
wow, that's fairly reasonable. All right, strength save it is, boss.
He's learning as he fights.
It's fucking ridiculous. Um, yeah, in the essence of not wanting to die, I bolster myself with magical energy, granting me advantage. Wow. 17.
With that, you just kind of get thrown
Fuck.
off course. You drop to about 40 feet beneath the bridge.
Oh.
You note the sheer cliffside is completely frozen over, and it's pretty much directly kind of pushing every little bit of water that comes its way down towards the slushing
Whoa.
that you're now seeing roughly about 50 feet above you. No, I'm sorry. It is 75 feet below you. You hear the churning much louder than you did before. You
Oh.
can't really see what it is, but you seem to be floating towards it quite nicely. With this, the rock takes flight. You see it quickly whip up about 30 feet into the air as it swirls around and turns towards the northern side, kind of peering around and looking over everyone. I'm going to need everybody to make a stealth check. Everybody on the north side, it is. So Yerm, Khan, Zardos, Lucian.
I don't know. Within range of con.
Sorry.
Con's possible trace. +10 or no?
Yeah, you're inside the radius.
He still disadvantage, but oh boy.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
Wow, you rolled a nat 1 and it's a 19. That's hilarious.
Wow.
Yeesh.
Who else is it? Yerm. And then Zepla and Casimir are not in there. Oh no. Jeremiah, you alive, bro? Great. So he dies. Um, right? No, I don't know what the roll is. I guess I'll roll for him. What is it? It's a
+10.
it's a strength check plus 10.
No,
Stealth check. Stealth check
plus his mod +10.
plus 10. Plus his who?
If he has any mods to stealth, like proficiencies
Oh
or
yeah.
bonuses.
There you go. Let's see. So yeah, so you guys are all good. He kind of swirls around and he immediately sees Zeppelin and Casimir from his height. You could see his eyes kind of sparking as he begins to flap his wings and just start pulling in black, just kind of aura as his beak kind of points towards Zeppelin and Casimir. Where? No, no more, sir. It's over. This brings us to Zardos' turn.
Taking this opportunity, I have to dash forward 40 feet. Somewhere up here. I hope I'm off the cliff right now. So, and oh my god. Oh god. Let's kill this. Okay. Yeah, and that'd be my action right there. God. I mean, that'd be the end of my turn right there. As I did the best stuff seen by the rock. Oh god, yo, it's making it dangerous for everybody.
Actually, he's still. Yeesh.
Consider what's
Yeesh.
Come on, bro, this game's 20, bro. This game's 20, bro.
Yo, is that
wouldn't
bush
it be,
worse, Joe?
wouldn't it be as Spirit Guardians
Those were spear guardians, yeah.
being in the past with
What?
Do they give advantage or something? Actually, I think they do. Are you good, bro? Oh, okay. I didn't know he disconnected. You good, Carl?
Yeah, my bad, I disconnected.
Yeah, you're right. I get to roll with advantage. On the down, I guess I'll just roll one more time each and be shitty again. Oh wow, I'm not shitty this time.
Now
I'm
that's.
still actually, yeah, I'm still actually shitty because those both missed. Yeah, all right.
It was above 10.
Yeah, above 10. This brings us to Yerm's turn. You note the creature who's actually just right here, but I'm moving him for Guy. Is looking like he's charging something to shoot directly towards Kesimir. Oh, I'm sorry. You also note Zeppela rushing to the front lines, yelling, "Distracted! Everybody to the south!"
Yo, I firmly believe that Jerry might actually be dead.
Shit, that's terrible. Guess we're skipping his turn. That brings us to Caster's turn. You are floating into the abyss, sir.
Yeah, and it's not the first time, and it's even worse this time. But I'm still going down steadily.
Yep.
Huh. Weird. So taking control of the wind once more, I provide a updraft to push me up. Would that even push me up? I don't know. How far would that push me up? I'm weightless. What are the physics of weightless people?
I assume you probably launch up higher, I presume. It'd be less.
Yeah, but how far? How far am I getting pushed up,
Oh
Mr.
shit!
J?
I hope you're not being launched up straight to the sun. Holy shit!
That'd be ridiculous because I don't know what kind of winds we talking here, but that ain't it. I can't make those. But yeah, Mr. J, I'm gonna use control wind to provide an updraft to push me up. Actually, that doesn't sound very logical. Instead, I'm just gonna like push myself towards the direction of the arch, just at an angle up. There we go. That's more logical. Mr. J?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know how many feet to move.
You would only be able to move up or down on your turn 20 feet. Is that? Let me just double check.
But what if I use control wind to push myself?
Well, then what's the distance control wind would you be? Wait, can you cast spells while levitating?
I'm not casting the spell. Spell's already in effect. I'm just manipulating it.
Oh, in that case, what's the distance you're pushing?
That is an excellent question, Mr. J, actually. It doesn't have a push distance, but logically it would push me. So that's why I'm confused as to the footage.
Where is it pushing you?
It's pushing me at an angle upwards towards the arch. Literally, just straight that way.
Okay, so you would float at the speed levitate would give you.
Oh, so 20 feet.
So
All right,
yeah,
so yeah,
you would go 5, 10, 15. So you'd go there.
cool. So now I'm 20 feet this way, and huh, um, the birds are facing the other way, right?
Mhm.
As is he facing north?
Oh yeah, he's facing towards Casimir to the north.
Yeah, cool. So I'm taking advantage of this. Well, I can move with that, but like, how far can I push myself? I guess the 10 feet that I have left for my movement? I don't know. I don't know movement while levitation. Uh, I guess.
I
I
mean, you don't have any movement. It doesn't
Yes, I don't know.
it doesn't change your speed. You can only move altitude of with- you can only move with actually levitate up or down 20 feet
Mm-hmm.
per
But I
turn.
could also
You use
push
the width.
myself.
Yeah, but you don't have a measurement for pushing yourself. So it's like you pushed yourself. Like I don't like it wouldn't be your movement. You would just push yourself to a direction, and then the
Oh.
levitate would take over and would move you 20 feet up or down slowly.
Oh. Okay, okay. All right. So I'm gonna use the levitation to either move up or down or left or right, assuming I'm next to a wall.
I mean, yeah, you already did that.
Okay, cool. So in that case, that's all I got. So yeah, yeah, that's everything. Yeah, that's all.
Is it like
Hmm?
is it like that's not like fly. That's the thing. It's not fly.
It's definitely not fly.
That's why I'm trying to explain what he can do and what he can't. Because fly, you just fly. Like Lucian just flies. There's no hey, you can't actually do that to move. Anyway, this brings us to Lucian's turn, actually. And then we're gonna finish the
So
turn
see,
of
no,
Go ahead.
so basically I saw the rock fly upwards and start focusing on Zeppelin and Casimir, right? Hmm.
Oh,
Test.
you good, dude?
Testing. Hello.
Yo.
Uh.
You
Okay.
here?
That's you good?
Okay. Testing.
Hello?
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Yeah, I was surely talking. I thought I was heard. So, looking up, is the bird still focused on Casimir and Tilgrim?
It is, yes.
And about how high up is it?
It's 30 feet in the air.
And about how high would that place its head?
About 70 feet up.
And do I have a clear sight of the bird's head?
You could see it kind of beak, or you could see it hunched over, like absorbing things with its beak. I don't know about clear view. You have a clearer view of its chest.
Well, yeah. Well, I just have an idea of like where its face is.
Mm-hmm.
So, raising the ring of shooting stars, using a charge, I'm gonna cast dancing lights and have multiple large lantern-sized lights appear directly in the bird's face. Four to be exact. And they just appear directly before the bird's eyes. Am I good? Am I still connected?
Yeah,
We can
I was
still
going
hear
to
you.
ask you to use the actual thingy.
Hmm?
I said I clicked on a thing to use it.
Oh, okay. I was like
Uh,
panicking.
I was waiting for you to use a charge.
Ah.
So with that,
My bad.
the lights kind of just blind the bird as it just, where is it? It's here. As it kind of just shakes and just kind of flocks a bit. It stops its kind of charging as it kind of backs up. You know, with one flap, it kind of just creates just a weird cross between a spark and just a wind tunnel in front of it before it kind of just just shoots left and right, just bolts shooting out. You know that its eyes go from
And
black to crackling. Oh, I'm sorry. What happened, bro?
I was gonna say uh, 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 the order of things. Okay, I wanted to. So when the balls appeared, I wanted to go and ask Casimir if he can move under this veil of shadow, or is this something that can't be moved?
I'm confused. What are we doing?
So after I use the balls, I move to about here or so, and ask Casimir if he can move within the veil, or is this something that can't be moved?
He doesn't respond. He just shakes his head.
Yeah. And what? How does the rock react?
It just got blinded and it's shaking. The electricity that shot out of both of its parts cleared its eyes. Its eyes started to glow whitish blue again.
So does it look like it stopped? Like, does it still seem to be focusing on Casimir, or does it seem to be like just gathering itself from the bright flash?
It's still gathering itself.
I'll just stay at the edge of the the veil and that. Yeah, I'll just stay at the edge of the veil and hand my turn there.
Okay.
And that ain't my action, so I can't prepare anything. So, yep.
this brings us to Khan's turn then.
All right. Seeing as Euron didn't really react, looking directly at the bird, I kind of just is that Zardos on there? No, it's not. Okay. Am I able to see Zardos, or is the bird just standing on the thing blocking my view?
What do you mean?
Like, am I able to see where Zardos is right now, or is it obstructed by the bird?
Bird's 30 feet above you.
Oh, he's 30 feet. Okay, my bad. Yeah, you can put him back. I was just asking. All right, so seeing this, you know that Khan, or I just kind of back see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Just kind of move forward a bit, noting what um Zepla instructed me to do. Upon arriving here, my finger pointing the bird, you just see the or the shadowy aura kind of snip out as if it's been sucked into my right arm, as the dark void in my right arm kind of goes out, and a little white or a little black spot appears on the bird, and it starts to spread as I cast darkness on the bird. Or yeah, hold on. Do boom, boom, boom. How does I can't scroll up? Hold on. That's not the template I wanted. Could you remove that? I'll just place another one. Right here, as it kind of starts emanating from its wing, similar to I was just 30 feet from the wing, as it starts to rapidly spread like flames, obstructing the bird's vision. Sort of like an Amaterasu, if you would. And with that, noting that I'll just begin to dash under the bird, taking advantage of the confusion, using my 55 feet of movement to kind of rush towards the other side. Could you remove the bird quickly so I can see the path?
I mean, it's pretty just much straightforward.
Oh, could you repeat that?
Yeah, there's a lot of things put down for some reason. Hold on.
Yeah, my bad. The first one I kind of this one you can remove.
Yeah,
That
just,
one.
you're good, dude.
Okay. So this con against the
I'm gonna get rid of. No. Okay.
as you'll just note, the con begins to kind of blink. So check myself here. This con, so it's right here. So this con begins to blink, dashing, or not dashing, but actually running past the bird in its confusion, making my way to the other side. And painting, I end my turn there with darkness casted on the bird directly behind it, as I attempt to not reveal myself. Well, kind of reveal myself, but I attempt to regain my footings as I utilize the terrain and the confusion to try to once again blend back into the environment and the shadows. And I'll end my turn.
That brings us to Bennett's turn. You note that in all the confusion, the bird seems to be kind of just hovering in the air, just flapping. It doesn't seem to have changed any in any way. It just is kind of sitting there.
From what I see, is the bird still charging?
You can't tell. There's just an orb of darkness around its head.
Okay. I'm going As Bennett puts both his hands together, the tendrils kind of forming in. I am pointing at his hands, separates them into this kind of form. As from where I am, I'm assuming I could still see the bird even from under here, right?
You can see his. Mm, you're under 40 feet. Yeah, you could see about. So you could see. You'd be able to see his legs technically, and his like lower body. So like his tail feather.
All right. Bennett is throw one of the disc at its tail feather, attempting to cut it, and the other one at its let's so left leg. Knock and hit the bird. That's two.
You notice the first kind of just goes flat around and just kind of shatters as the second one hits the tail feather. Go ahead and roll damage. As it singes into just kind of a necrotic buildup, you just see it kind of fizzle out. It doesn't seem to affect the bird in any way.
Uh, uh, and I'll approach Whitehaven.
Okay. You note her just kind of sitting there, her foot on Jotun's head, just kind of rocking it back and forth.
Oh, have the gem.
She points down towards Jotun's just pieces. "Hmm, we do. What is taking you all so long?"
Uh, so Bennett looking down at Jotun's head, kind of snapping back to reality for a second, gonna freeze there, staring at the head, and then up to Whitehaven. The the rock. We got the gem off of it, and then all this started happening. As soon as we tried to get past it, it blew up whirlwinds and it's pretty much keeping half the team on the other side of that bridge.
"Hmm, yes, that's what it's there for."
Since we got your gem, I think you can call it off.
Why, I don't control it. She rocks Jotun's head back and forth. Your friend here made a different deal with something stronger. Sadly, the Amber Temple's rules are outside of my jurisdiction.
I
So the
remember,
only one calling off the rock is, well, Ruby.
if I remember right off of what he said something about put the gem back or die. Do I have that right?
She nods to, that's what I heard as well.
Okay. So he's dead. So if we're going by that same deal, the deal should be done. Should be able to take the ruby.
"Hmm, of course. Only, mm, I don't want to. She kicks Jotun's head in front of you. As it rolls slowly, you note instead of Jotun's right eye, there's just a sparkling red gem socketed there. You deal with her.
What you, what do you mean you don't want to? There's something I
Oh,
missed.
probably. Uh, I don't want to deal with her in that form. You'll note she points towards the ruby. Mm,
I'm not sure if you muted on purpose or by accident.
oh no, that was on purpose.
Oh, okay. I'm I'm gonna look down towards the ruby, I guess in Jotun's eye. Do I notice it looks any different from when I had it in the maze?
So looking into it, you notice it's starting to crack. Um, as it kind of flakes away, you notice that parts of the ruby crystal just kind of fades off of it, and underneath it just seems to be a strange kind of lump of brown. Um, you're not really sure. It's pretty dark. Um, and within it, you just kind of see a strange black thing, like a spot of some sort. But as you stare at it, you can you almost see the spot move. You kind of blink and look at it again just to see if it did or not, but now you can't tell. Uh, you could see kind of peering back up Lady Whitehaven, just kind of pointing. Yes, well, I hope you did your homework about this temple. Gather your friends, would you? I'm not allowed to go back without it. Uh, you deal with it.
Um, guess I'm gonna. So Bennett just looks down at the head as like the tendrils from around him kind of grab it and pick it up, putting it at I guess like eye level with him, and then he just looks past it towards Whitehaven. Um, the tendrils kind
Oh,
of
sorry. I didn't know I was muted. Can you repeat that last thing?
uh the tendrils kind of hold Jotun's head at eye level with Bennett, and he kind of switches between looking at the head and then Whitehaven.
Whitehaven just kind of looks at you. Yes, yes, just grab it. It's a it's a piece of amber from the temple. That thing is well, that's ruby.
And when you said deal with it, I guess I'm supposed to go back and try to talk her out of whatever she's doing this time.
Mm, well, no, just take it. Mm, she's yours.
So I guess while uh two of the tendrils are just holding on to Jotun's head, Bennett is going to turn away from Whitehaven and just get ready to head back. The four other tendrils just kind of waving away. I'll end my turn here.
Yeah.
That no more move.
With that, the rock just kind of plummets directly to the ground. You can see the rock drop out of the darkness and just slam itself into the ground. Is there anybody beneath it? Oh. Uh,
Me, if I'm not.
yeah, go ahead and make a deck save for me.
Oh, God. Okay. Okay.
Everyone?
No, just yeah, boy. Oh,
Jesus Lord on Christ.
God, I'm in Discord. I didn't even. I'm not even in Foundry, and I know that's bad.
yeah. This is just this.
God. Stay alive.
With a bolt of lightning streaking through you, the rock just kind of descends onto you. You're being crushed by the talons. Go ahead and make a athletics. It's not athletics check. Make a strength save.
Oh, God.
That's a decent save. It's not great. You're locked and pinned to the ground by the talons. You can feel the talon grip you. The rock knows that you're in its grasp. It just kind of sits there with you, kind of um, with its leg kind of up, with you crouched, like just perched against its chest with one leg. Its wings just kind of spread. It's slowly just kind of flapping them and steering towards the. I'm sorry, towards the north, directly towards Zepla, Yerm, Casimir, and Lucian. This brings us to go ahead and make a athletic save. Or yeah, because it's crushing you, and it's your turn.
Okay, got you. That one
And,
scared me. Oh, God.
yeah, and you're crushed firmly in its grasp.
Man.
This brings us to Zepla. You can just see Zepla turn towards Lucian and kind of wave his arm. Leave the elves. Let's go. Where is that? 5, 10. 50. We're just gonna. Ooh. Ooh, you guys suck. And with
I
that,
mean,
we're gonna end the session.
I must say, since technically I'm sort of between the birds, shouldn't they get advantage? So I'm kind of flanking a bit, but not really.
No.
Oh, God.
The only thing you're flanking is your imminent demise.
Oh, God. Oh, God. That's wild, man.
My Wi-Fi.
Happening. I am currently holding.
Phew, man. Yo.
Yo, someone speak bird and tell this dude that he thinks do not taste
Someone
good.
speak
Plain alright.
bird. My dude, if it was that easy, we would not be in this situation.
I swear to God, we wouldn't be having this problem if somebody could speak bird.
I mean, I assume he's probably lightning, but it's primordial. That shit.
He's a rock.
I mean, who knows what he speaks, man?
Oh, testing. What did I miss? God, what happened? What happened?
The session
luck.
ended.
Nothing. The session ended. Yeah.
Yo, do y'all want to hear a
What
joke?
happened? What happened
No.
on to the last turn? What happened?
Y'all want to hear a joke to lighten the mood a bit?
Oh,
God,
I want to hear what
no.
happened.
Sure.
What happened?
no.
Zepla said, "Leave the elves," and walked. Anyways,
Okay.
What happened?
literally, Zepla said, "Leave the elves," and started moving. That was the last turn.
Yeah, bro, he don't fuck with you no more.
Wait, what?
What was it? Zeppelin said leave the elves and go. So yeah,
Where'd the rock land and all that?
the rock landed where he is. Oh well, you're not in this
He
session.
landed.
Okay.
Landed on top of Zardos. Zardos is currently in one of the claws.
All right, and where'd Zeppla go?
Zeppla is still by Tilgrim, trying to or drain.
He's like,
Casimir.
I'm on the map. That's just Casimir.
Yeah. Let me know when y'all ready for this joke.
I'm ready for
no,
the joke.
nobody's ever ready for the
It's
I
joke.
want.
It's
I want
oh,
the joke. Yeah.
you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. King, don't say a thing.
Ah, fine. I know exactly what it is now.
Guy. So, we all know the study about the goldfish in memory, right? Oh,
Yeah.
3 seconds. I forget the seconds. I don't really remember, but we at least heard of it, right?
Mhm.
So I gotta know. It'll make me feel right before I tell this joke, okay? Because I like my jokes to be remembered. Anyway, in 6 seconds, right? 6 seconds. Matter of fact, let's go a little farther. In 6 minutes, would you forget about me, or at least, would you?
No.
No. Okay, good. It's good, right? What about in like, I don't know. Would you forget me in like 6 months?
No.
Nah. Okay, good. I'm pretty memorable. What about in like? I know I'm pushing it, but would you forget about me in 6 years? I'm pushing it, but you think you can remember me in 6 years?
So I met you in high school. Probably not.
6 months? What about 6 months?
Nah, probably after like a. I mean, it's been like a year right now, so I doubt that now.
Ah, that hurts. Okay, but you remember in 6 days, 6 and whatnot. That's fine. I can work with that. That's fine. All right. Anyway, here's the joke. That
Yo,
was just
Mr. Jackson, I don't know what kind of humor this is, Mr. Jackson.
no,
Let him
it's
finish the joke.
wait.
Let him finish.
Okay, so guy, knock.
There.
That hurts, man.
That's who was there.
You can all jeer him now. I saw him.
Wow.
Get on his shit.
I said, who's there? What?
Yeah, that was it.
Get on
Damn.
Boom.
Also,
I'm
Zion.
jeering.
Hey,
I'm banning
also,
you.
Zion. Zion theory. A goldfish can remember
Man.
after 6 months of theory.
Ban
They
Zion
can
from
remember.
the server.
Throw him out.
Over. I'll check him out, man. Oh, that was the
Oh,
last.
man.
That was his last joke, yo.
It was the
That was the
last
last
straw.
one.
That was it, yo. Holy shit. I think I actually have cancer. Shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good.
Oh, no.
Like he was really playing that joke up for so long. I'm shocked if anyone didn't know where it was going.
Oh, don't
No,
worry.
just-
He used that
you
shit
forget.
on me already.
Like my man's was
Yeah, you
building
forget.
that shit up, and I'm over here like, oh my god, it's gonna be that knock bullshit, isn't it?
I'm going to destroy him. I'm going to destroy him. Banning him is not enough.
I'll help you go
So,
down to the Amazon.
What was the answer to the joke? What was the answer to the joke, Zion? What was the answer to the joke? I just gotta know.
Zion got banned.
He got kicked, Chief.
Like you thought he was joking? You thought he was
Banned,
playing?
sir.
Yo, he's gone.
He said to him,
That was the last straw.
Zion was removed.
We'll never see him
From
again.
existence.
So, okay. What was the answer to the joke? What was the answer to the joke? I just gotta
That
know.
was
Bro,
the
that was the
joke.
literal joke.
What was a joke?
He was
Yes.
His whole
Knock,
joke.
knock. Who's there? And you've forgotten. Oh god, I hate it. It hurts me.
I was waiting for a response.
This nigga.
You're the
All right,
crap out of me.
testing.
Hello?
You're alive.
Far better.
That's
Mm.
fantastic.
So yeah, did we ban Zion for making that joke?
Yes.
Yes, it was a very
Of course we
bad
did.
joke.
Yeah, we definitely banned him for making the joke. He's pleading his case currently. He's
Oh, God,
apologizing.
no.
Oh my god, yo,
He's
dog,
apologizing.
dog.
He's a-
Dog.
He's-
No case to plead.
Oh,
I'm very
God.
sorry.
No, Shaq, spare him. Spare him.
I mean, I'm laughing at him in the thing.
Oh god.
Send his ass off.
I'm like,
Send
bro.
him to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, like I'm like, bro, shut up.
Right.
Embrace that.
Uh,
Like, yo, your new home is the Shadow Realm. You just got to deal with that. I'm sorry.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
boss,
sir, but you're
wow.
not coming back.
yeah. Stone, thanks for the rage. You scared the crap out of me. I will say that much.
Oh, God.
Yo, it's Zion doing a ghost raid to get back in the server.
No.
Oh, fucking God.
He bought pizza,
doing a one-man raid.
right?
We buy
What
pizza
are
first.
you doing back here? What are you doing back
What are
here?
you doing back here?
After what you've done.
After that crime of a joke you committed? Leave.
I'm sorry.
We don't
I'm
welcome
sorry,
your
you're
There
not
is no
sorry.
apology for a sin so great.
Oh, sheesh.
Oh, I don't remember what color you were.
Yo, dog, we don't welcome bad joke tellers here. I'm sorry.
Pretty sure it's green. Pretty sure it's green.
It was green, yeah. Well, no, it's purple. It was all gray, actually.
What's Pilgrim Gray?
It was like a weird shade of gray. I
That's
It's
remember.
between the green and blue. That shade.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, my bad. You have to reset your thing. Sorry, I had to temp ban you for that one. Almost killed me.
Happy birthday
Yeah.
to you. Happy birthday to you.
Alright,
Happy birthday, dear Stony. Happy birthday to you. No?
you hear the sound,
Come
but
your
not the
first
clips. I haven't been
Wonderland
able to make the clips work
Older.
on this scene.
Oh, maybe not.
But,
Here in the season 2.
Yeah, these two people I just shouted out.
Look at
really
this.
good friends,
Catherine.
really good streamers.
Superplex.
Uh,
My gosh.
Yeah, I
A
got
massive
it
suplex
for the clip
on
to
the top
be
of the
heard,
ladder.
but I need to figure out why. For some
White
reason,
Tigress came
on
crashing down.
this frame specifically, that it won't really
Now Kitty Run is
like
taking
be
the
shown.
upper.
I still have to figure that out. But yeah, Stone, Dazul, two really great streamers, two friends I've made, and I'm glad I've made in my short time here on Twitch. If you haven't already, please go give them a much appreciated follow. Weird enough, you came at an awkward time because I was just about to like wrap up because the session ended, I think like 35 minutes ago, and we were just sitting here making jokes and cracks. So I was just about to go off and start raiding. Yes, double raid. Who should we raid? I think I got an idea. Hopefully I typed that correctly. Yes, I did. Did I spell it right? Yes, I did. I did not misspell. I'm gonna send a raid to a friend of mine, one of the first friends I made streaming. We're gonna go raid Sunar Cologne. He is currently playing Genshin Impact. Thank you again for the rage. You scared the crap out of me because I was like mid-sentence and I just hear the tactical nuke incoming like sound, and it scared the crap out of me. Actually made me jump in the middle of me speaking. But yeah, we're gonna go raid Sunar. Thank you all for being here for the short time. This is really cool. Honestly, you scared the crap out of me with that raid, but still great. I'll be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for DKW episode 9. Yep, 9. Everything should already be set, and we're gonna crown our inaugural DKW champion. So if you're interested in wrestling, which I know a good few of you are, because you just came from SGWF, you could go ahead and check that out. Honestly, I'm excited to see who walks out of the triple threat to crown a world heavyweight champion. Thank you all for being here. If you're here for more D&D, that's going to be on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But thank you all for being here, and I'll see each and every one of you beautiful people in the next one. Sayonara.